6. So. Yeah, for the headlock, yeah. 5-3. Yeah, he got 5 straight.
Thomas, don't give it up. Don't give it up. shot.
On his heels.
Yo, you gotta take your left. Talk to the left. Yes, go,
Yes,
go,
sir.
go, go.
Slide back. Stay
We
fixed.
shot right there. We shot.
Reshot. Slide it. Get your leg back. Leg back. Stop it.
Put the leg in.
Get out.
Yeah, use it. Power hard. Power hard.
Power.
No, more fun. No.
You're strong. Nick stronger. Nick stronger. Nick, let's go. Turn it up. Let's go. Keep working. Keep working.
Go, face right on. We gotta go down. Let's go. We're right out.
Losing now.
Defense.
Look out for credit over.
Emery.
Come up. Fuck.
Can't take him down.
Just show the referee. One point red, gonna be neutral. Hey, no, you're neutral. Ready? Should be 5-3 red.
Need a gear shot, Mark.
Just keep circling. Fake.
Let's go, Nick. It's right there. He keeps tying up right there. Hit the steps. Yup. Try it again. Keep going. He's pushing with that head, Nick. Stop moving your head. Keep your head up.
JK.
Yeah, suck it in, J-Rob.
Get your hips back.
Nice. Stick up, stick up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze.
JK.
So we have both?
Hey, this is Jason Hook. I'm alongside Tarek Suleiman, and we will be bringing you this varsity wrestling matchup coming up soon. So, Tarek, you excited for this upcoming matchup between Hills and PV?
Absolutely. You know, this is a match of history. This is a match of that means a lot to both teams, and we know what Hills is coming after. They're after that league title, something that they haven't achieved since 1982. And yeah, this is going to be definitely a big match for both teams, and I can't wait for this matchup.
Hello and welcome to our Wayne Hills TV studio for today's wrestling matchup between the 8-3 Passaic Valley Hornets and your 9-5 Wayne Hills Patriots. Alongside Tarek Solomon, I'm Jason Hook as we bring you this matchup. So the Patriots are on a 2-meet losing streak, two tough losses. So going into this game, it was a very important game against the Passaic Valley Hornets. What do you think this team needs to do to come away with the win?
Coming off two big losses against a good team, so not too much on their hands for that one. But this match is a very, very big decider for the season, actually, because as we know, Wayne Hills has not won any title since 1982. So for them to win this match today, and that will set them up for possibly winning a league title next week. So this match is big for both teams as well.
So, the last game we did was against the Wayne Valley Indians, our crosstown rivals. So, how do you think that momentum led into the rest of the season? Obviously, on the 14th, we had two big losses in the same night. So, how do you think, this team's momentum is kind of going to shape them for this upcoming game?
So those two matches that they played were they were state qualifier matches, basically. So they're not necessarily duels; they're state matches, just to put us in the rankings. And we actually have a pretty high state ranking because we versed two very tough teams. So I think those two losses were just shrugged off. And the boys, I talked to them. They're all excited. They know what they have on their hands, and we got a whole bunch of young kids, and they're really looking forward to getting this win.
All right, and that'll do it for our pregame show. So obviously we have player introductions coming up, and once we come back, we have the action for this upcoming wrestling match when we come back.
Valley Hornets and your Wayne Hills Patriots. And now, weighing in at 106 from PV sophomore Brandon Rosario and from Wayne Hills freshman Jason Bumble. At 113 from PV sophomore Shane Singh and from Wayne Hills sophomore Seth Monticello. At 120 from PV freshman Diana Gale and from Wayne Hills senior Tran Juven. At 126 from PV senior Connor Kerwin and from Wayne Hills freshman Sally Say. At 132 from PV freshman Jonathan Roy and from Wayne Hills junior Justin Higuera. At 138 from PV junior Caden Matari and from Wayne Hills senior John Seeds. At 144 from PV freshman Dante Benvenuti or senior Robbie Monticello and from Wayne Hills sophomore Abdul Salim. At 150 from PV Dante Benvenuti or Robbie Monticello and from Wayne Hills sophomore Al Parsalon center. At 157 from PV freshman Will Capizzi and from Wayne Hills senior Omar Ashushani. At 165 from PV freshman Richie Breitweiser and from Wayne Hills junior Joseph Lucarello. At 175 from PV sophomore Dayron Figueroa and from Wayne Hills junior Ashton Fava. At 190 from PV junior Frankie Martino and from Wayne Hills junior Leif Imam. At 215 from PV sophomore Pete Romano and from Wayne Hills sophomore Adam Mashby. And at 285 from PV junior January Abreu and from Wayne Hills senior Matthew Lima. The Hornets are coached by Joseph Wassel, Dominic Carfagna, Andrew Greco, and Michael Benvenuti. The Patriots are coached by head coach Brian Basil, assisted by Anthony Zingoli, Dan Kilroy, and Pete Delichai. The officials for tonight's contest are Lou Riccardi. We now ask that you please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Now, welcome back to the Gifford Gymnasium here at Wayne Hills High School as your Wayne Hills Patriots are preparing to face off against the Passaic Valley Hornets. So we start off with the 106-pound set. So, Tarek, I'm going to let you take it away. We got two great wrestlers here, Brandon Rosario for Passaic Valley Hornets and Jason Barnable for the Wayne Hills Patriots.
Yeah, we have Jason Barnwell coming up. Again, we have a lot of young guys on the squad. We got a freshman starting, then we got Seth, a sophomore. This squad is really made up of freshmen and sophomores to make up our lower weight classes, and then from there, it's just upperclassmen. But yeah, we're gonna see how this big match turns out.
And yeah, like you said before, it's a very important match. You can see on the sideline all the wrestlers from Wayne Hills. They're just, they're getting ready. They're getting into the mindset because, this is a game that they really want to win. This game that they really need to win. And this is very important, as you can see from just the expression on all their faces getting ready.
Yeah, so we got Seth Macarena starting out. 113 pounds. Both just moving around, trying to set each other up for a shot. Takes a shot on Seth and gives out the takedown. It's 2 points to Brandon Rosario. Oh, Shane Singh, excuse me. Just trying to get back points on him. Seth's in quite a position here. He's going for the reverse. Nothing yet. Well done to Seth. 1 point rewarded back to him. Got that escape point. Here's coach telling him to get another one before this period ends. Coach is telling him to take advantage of this time because he wants it to come out aggressive. Besides Shane's attack at first, but Seth goes for a shot here. Not able to get it yet, but nothing is giving, nothing so far. And he goes for a reshot. Okay, pulled out of bounds.
Looks like Seth Macarena is really just trying to get that extra point or more. Just trying to go into that second period looking for the extra points, looking for that upper hand.
Oh. And Shane Singh takes another shot, and he gets a takedown. Unfortunate for Seth, but he's got 22 seconds to try to get an escape point here. And he puts him in a cradle, and he gets pinned. It's unfortunate. 50 seconds left.
Yeah, certainly just an unfortunate loss there. PV just came out swinging. You saw right there Shane Singh had a great start. He got him with the takedown at first, and then eventually he just worked him out. He just worked Macarena. He made sure that he, started off getting fatigued and eventually got the pin. So how did you feel about the strategy from Shane Singh there?
Yeah, we started off right from the start. Shane went for that shot. He got that takedown, and he just kept pushing ever since. We need that type of aggressive and we need that type of aggression from our players to win these matches. We see Tran Nguyen coming out for Wayne Hills against Dia Ahmed. Both fighting hands right here. Nothing so far from either. Every match truly is a momentum boost, so PV's definitely got a chip on the shoulder coming into this match. Gets a shot on training, but gets a takedown.
Yes, Shane, yes.
Like you said, with that Valley game, definitely momentum is what's really most important here with these matches.
Exactly, we saw that against Valley, that one big win from Abdul Salim.
You got a tilt right there, Shane. You got a tilt right there, Shane.
PV is trying to work that cradle in. Right, Trent is fighting it. There you go, 1 point awarded for Trent. sort of shot here from Tran. He's got a leg on Tran now. He's circling for it and he gets a takedown. And he just cut him loose so he could get one more takedown. Tran's got to stay defensive or take a shot, and he does take a shot, but he's not successful. He gets taken down one more time. Here's coach telling him to keep him down for the remainder of this period.
So now trying to win going into this second period of action. He's down by 4 points. What do you think he needs to do to, come back and take this win?
He's definitely got a tough opponent. I'll give him that. But he's got to start taking shots. He's got to keep his offense up. He can't just keep on allowing these shots to be taken on him.
I agree. It's a game of aggression.
Absolutely. Once again, gets a shot on Tran and just unable to defend against it. And Shane from PV is trying to get that pin, but Shane is fighting it. He cuts him loose, so he gets another takedown. You see this often. Wrestlers just don't try to get the pin. Instead, they try to get a technical fall or a major decision. But now he's trying to get the pin on Tran. Does not succeed to. Instead, he gets a takedown. He's up 7 points here. Pretty dangerous territory for Tran right here. Once again, he cuts him loose, so he got another takedown. Tran gets hit with the stall for not doing anything. He's not taking any shots, he's not showing any aggression, so he gets hit with the stall call. One more and that'll be a point awarded for his opponent. Like we said, this is a game of aggression. And Tran gets taken down one more time. Here's coach telling him to work up and try to get that escape point before this period ends. That'll be it for the second period.
Just a tough way to finish off that second period. I mean, went into the second period down by 2. Now he's down by 8 right now. I mean, what do you think? What do you think is going through Tran to win's head right now? What do you think he needs to do to, kind of come back and take this win?
At this point, he's got to go for a pin. There's no way around this. To win with points will be almost impossible. So he's got to work a pin here, or that's pretty much the only way for him to win now. But again, he's got to be aggressive. We're just taking down one more time. It's another takedown against Tran. We hear his coach saying he's in the major, so right now he's going to try to win by 15 points, which will reward his team with 5 points. And he gets another takedown as well as a stall point. Tran is not showing much aggression, so that's his stall point. Up by 12 points here again. Dangerous territory. 3 more points and the match will be automatically over. And the win will go to even. Tran's got to find something. He's got to dig deep here. Every point matters. We've seen against all these other matches. It comes down to the wire. One more takedown. One more takedown will finish this match. Yeah, it's definitely not the best thing to do here, but and a technical decision win is granted to Shane Singh from Passaic Valley.
So Singh ends up 25-10 win over Train to Win. Just a tough loss, 15 points. So those extra points on the board for PV. How do you feel about this PV team so far through the first 2 matches?
Listen, again, every single match will come down to the wire. So 5 points is better than getting a pin, 6 points. So I take it as something that, hopefully it could benefit us. But again, this is big momentum for the Passaic Valley side. And now coming up, sophomore Sauzi to say. We've seen him an undefeated wrestler in duels. He'll be looking for his big matchup here, actually. Sauzi trying to work that takedown. Again, we've been anticipating this matchup here. This has been quite speculation for these past few days. His opponent is a very, very well and experienced wrestler. Oh, Saudi takes the reshot here. He's driving. Trying to get it. He sits him down, but unable to get the takedown. You see Connor Kirtland from Passaic Valley definitely showing some great defense here. A lot of aggression from both sides here. Got a big match on our hands.
Got 45 to work. We're good.
Matches like this, it comes down to a takedown or 2 only. So we'll see how these guys work it out here. Both of them showing the aggression. Here his teammates chanting him on. They know how important this win is, and they depend on him for getting almost a pin every single match.
No bad shots here, short time. Only if it's good. Hands
His
low,
coach
hands
telling him to
low.
not do anything risky with this short time.
Nothing cheap here.
Take a shot at Sauzi, but unable to finish. And no, nothing was given. Well done to Sauzi for not giving up that takedown. Ooh, that was a close one.
Yeah, I mean 0-0 at the end of the first period there. So we've seen Sazi Tasei going for the legs a lot throughout. Do you like the strategy from Sazi Tasei? Do you think there's anything he can improve on going into the next 2 rounds?
He's got to definitely push on his offense now, because you see how much shots he got taken against him. He really could have given up a takedown. He's very lucky and fortunate to not have been down to 0 now. Well, he just gave up 2 points now. Just gave up 1 escape point.
You don't have to rush anything. You don't have to rush. Good position. Good position. Start setting them up.
Definitely see matches like this with both very high-level wrestlers taking their time. They're not giving any unnecessary shots. They're just taking their time and waiting to set their opponent up for that right shot. Haven't seen Sauzi go up against too many challenging opponents, so this would be good for him. Haven't seen some hard clubbing here from Passaic Valley, Connor Kerwin. Shot taken by Sauzi, but nothing out of it. Sauzi gets his leg here. He could try to sit him. Trying to get that takedown. Doesn't get well done to him. 2 points awarded to him. Amazing takedown. Now where Sauzi really goes to work. Now is where he puts his skills to the test and tries to get his back points on a very skilled opponent. Oh, he's going for the half. Nothing yet. He's got 20 seconds left down. He's got to keep him down here. And maybe work some back points, but well done with the mat return. But unfortunately, gets up with a few seconds remaining. And that'll be all for the second period.
So they go into the second period 0-0. They come out of it 2-2. I mean, are you seeing a lot of aggression between these two, or are you seeing a lot more, kind of pacifism between the two? Kind
Absolutely.
Of
This is quite a rough match. We see them clubbing each other. Definitely something that we don't see from too many lightweights, but both very strong guys. And we'll see if Sauzi can get this escape point here. Skipping and turning and he's trying to get up. And he does get up. Well done to him. 1 point on the board. Takes the lead now, 3-2. Minute 40 remaining, last period, so we'll definitely be seeing some aggression from Connor Kerwin if he wants to win. Like we said in the beginning, it could be that one takedown that wins this match, but we'll see right here as he defends the takedown and shoots him out of bounds. Well done. Both wrestlers taking it slow here. Once again, not going for anything unnecessary, not going too over aggressive, just taking their time. Sauzi trying to get that takedown, he does. Amazing reshot. As Connor Kerwin tried to take a shot on Sauzi, but only retaliated not in his favor. 40 seconds left, Jason. I don't think he'll be able to come back on this. What do you think?
I mean, it's definitely gonna be tough. As long as Sauzi can, just keep him down, make sure he can. Looks like he's trying to force those back points there. As long as he can just make sure he keeps him down and doesn't, force anything. Keep it.
Absolutely. We're gonna try to keep this energy up, but we see he get called for a potentially dangerous call. No points given, just very dangerous. See that position he was in? Very, very painful. 25 seconds. You gotta keep him down here. Something a takedown here. You just can't get a shot taken on him. 3 seconds left. 2 point difference, and this should go to Sauzi's favor if he just doesn't get taken down. Well done. Huge win for Sauzi, the freshman.
He just avoids the takedown. You're seeing a similar outcome to what we saw with the Valley game. First 2 matches lost, but I mean, with Sauzi to say, just like the Valley match, took over with that first win for the Windhouse Patriots. And do you think we could see a lot of momentum going into the future matches after that with Passaic?
Absolutely, yeah. You see, this happens often in wrestling. It all depends on the momentum. And now, starting with Justin Higuera coming out here, he's going to have some more, not pressure, but he's going to feel some momentum on his shoulders. So hopefully this helps him in this matchup. Again, wrestling is a team sport. Every win is towards your team points. There's no individual points here. So these boys are ultimately fighting for their team. And Justin, right off the bat, will get a takedown. Incredible job by him. Also facing another tough opponent. But he'll let him loose. High intensity game right from the start, huh? And Justin will get another takedown. Well done from Justin. We're seeing his opponent being very aggressive. Probably too aggressive, but Justin's trying to get some back points now, but doesn't get any. Justin's gonna try to keep it down, but he ultimately escapes. 2 point match, pretty close one. Justin keeps this up, this should go in his favor. Seen this 2 times now. He goes for the shot and Justin deflects the shot and goes for a reshot. And 2 times he's been successful with it. So Justin is just playing defensive. He's not taking much shots.
Get another one. Get another one. Get another one.
Big double leg shot, but let me call that a bounce. We'll start back in a minute.
Hang on the head. Do not hang on the head. Good stance, good stance.
20 seconds left.
Score, score,
A shot from Justin, but unsuccessful. And he's taken down, and the opponent try to get back points, but there's 2 points awarded to him. Justin's got about 5 seconds to get up. He's got to get a point here, but
So once again, in this match, we got Justin Aguirre and John Roy right now. They're tied 4-4. We're going into the second round. What do you think Justin Aguirre can do differently to ensure his upper lead?
8 points being awarded in total in this match is it's a bit much. You know, we see a lot of shots and intensity being done. Justin is trying to get back points, and he does get back points. Unfortunately, that's a lot of back points. How much is that? Oh, 2 back points. Justin's now down actually, 6-4. So that's at the end of the period. Last period, just when he was on bottom, it was a bit tough for him to get up. Could he get up here? He can't afford to give up any more back points. I don't think the ref is not coming in the way, but yeah, we'll see. Justin trying to get up here. A lot of pressure on his back right here. And yeah, positions like this, you know, it looks simple and easy to get up, but this is quite a very hard position. Here is his bench telling him we need a point, and he really does. He's got to get a point. He's got to get an escape right here.
Keep that tight waist tight. Keep that tight waist tight.
So we're just here with the stall call for stalling, and he's got to get a point here if he wants to stay alive in this match. You see his opponent having a very, very close grip on his waist here. And he gets a point. Good luck to him. Only a point match. Is this a takedown? Well done to Justin. Oh, whoa. Opposite call, sorry. 2 points was awarded to Passaic Valley. They're up 8-5. Very unfortunate.
So John Roy with 4 points awarded to him, only 1 point awarded to Justin Aguirre. What did you see from Justin Aguirre that was different from that first period?
We saw Justin being on bottom for most of the time. He wasn't able to do much. Again, we saw the pressure that he put on Justin's back. You know, he's putting all of his weight on him, and you can't necessarily tell just from watching this, but that's a lot of weight on your back, and we saw him struggle a lot with trying to get out of it. And he will call for a neutral position, but he'll award 1 point to his opponent. He's down by 4 points here.
No, you gotta go.
Justin's got to pick up the pace here. The match is dependent on him, not his opponent. The match is dependent on him and what shots and aggression he makes. He'll take a shot right here, but won't get anything out of it. He'll get taken down. So that's the risk of taking shots when you don't set up properly. But is the last position Justin would want to be on bottom. 1 minute remaining. Justin trying to do a Grammy to get out of here. You can hope that he just does not give up a pin in doing one of those moves. John from PV is trying his best to get 2 more points to get a major decision. Justin's not budging. Defensive loose for 1 more takedown. Justin's got to stay defensive now. He's got to stay low here. So he does not give up a major decision. And he doesn't give it up, but still unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, definitely a tough loss. We saw it going into that second period of wrestling. I mean, 4-4, evenly matched, and then 12-6 with the final. John Roy taking the win over Justin Nogueira. What did you see from John Roy in that last game to kind of helped him get that win over Justin Nogueira?
I mean, we just saw him, his crazy aggression, and every time he had Justin on bottom, he wasn't budging, wasn't giving him anything. And we saw him with that last-minute takedown and those back points he had on Justin. These all-around small little skills is what ultimately make up a match. Coming out from the Wayne Hills, John C. Sr., captain as well. And pretty big match on his shoulders. Right from the start, Sean will get a takedown somehow. Wait, no. Sorry, he was given the takedown, and the escape point was given to his opponent, so it's 2-1. Good stuff for John. John is trying to defend this shot here. He's doing very well at it. Great jump from John here. John is trying to get the pin. A lot of twisting and turning here from both wrestlers, but nothing awarded. No takedown to each guy. John still has a chance to get a takedown from this. He does. Great job from John. John is one of our many dual athlete football and wrestling wrestlers here. And from these guys, we see the amount of strength that they bring to their opponents.
Yeah, when they're in the weight room between football and wrestling season, it's definitely helping them build up that core.
Absolutely. It only helps them with wrestling. As we see here, just 2 mat returns in a row. An amazing show of strength to keep it down for the remainder of this period.
So 4-1 points given at the end of this first period. I mean, John C's did a tremendous job, as you said, 2 back-to-back mat returns. Are you seeing a lot of aggression from John C's that we didn't really see from the last few matches?
Yeah, absolutely. But John has been very well defensive. His opponent has been taking shots at him, and he's been turning it around and turning it into his own offense, which has been very well for him. We saw Justin try to do that, but ultimately it didn't work out for him. Justin is trying to work some back points here. John is trying to work some back points here. But he's trying to get that pin in. Very, very tough. But no, he will be rewarded 2 back points. 6-1. Great lead for John. Possible major decision win if he could keep this up and get some more.
Good. Get your feet down.
trying to keep him down here. See, trying to get some back points. So he's going to try to keep on moving around, try to get some back points. But he'll let him off for an escape. Definitely seeing the intensity from his opponent. From PV, Cade Matari. Really slowing down here. But John takes a big shot here. And he gets a takedown. Once again, we see the amazing show of strength. To pick up a guy like that, his own weight, is just incredible. And you see it happen frequently with guys like John C's.
Like you said before, played running back, played safety for the football team. So he's got that extra strength from this past football season that he brought into wrestling, and he's kind of utilizing that.
Absolutely, yeah. Putting it to good use. And yeah, he's going to try to keep him down here for the next 10 seconds or so. And the ref calls a stall warning against Passaic Valley for not working.
So at the end of the second round, 8-2 right now, John C's in the lead. What are you seeing that's different from John C's match so far that's different from the rest of the wrestlers that we've seen from the Wales Patriots?
Absolutely. Being up 6 points right now, John has a big possible chance of getting an escape point and then a takedown for this major decision. As we said, it all depends on giving it points to your team. So winning by 8 points or more will reward his team with 4 points. So he's going to try to get that one more point for now. So one takedown, if he gets this right here, will certify a major decision, if he, of course, can keep it open. But the ref will call a potentially dangerous call. John takes a great shot here. Could he finish it, though? See Cade Matari holding his legs for dear life, but John does get a takedown. He's trying to get the pin. He's holding him down here. A lot of back points, but no pin yet. John's got to put his shoulder up. He's got to turn his body somehow. Use his legs. Well done from John. Huge win. Huge win for the Wayne Hills boys as he just stands there waiting for him to shake his hand. And what a great momentum boost, huh?
Yeah, I mean, those extra points from the pin are just going to put them even closer to the Passaic Valley Hornets than they would have been if John C's would have gotten the regular win. So obviously those 6 points are 100% helping him. And now we go to Abdul Salim, had one of the best matches in the Hills Valley matchup. You excited for this upcoming matchup from Abdul Salim?
Yeah, I can't wait to see what he has in store. You know, again, another young wrestler, and this is where pretty much the matches are decided, because we know how this could possibly project for our heavier weights. And again, we've heard from Abdul talk throughout the season. This is what he's just dedicating his life to, at least for these few months. And we see a very committed guy. So see how this goes. And especially after that big win from John C's, he's got some momentum on his shoulders. Awkward position here from both wrestlers, but Abu's opponent is trying to get a takedown. Ooh, he will be taken down. Jason down here. Abdul's gonna try to get an escape point. Heard his coach tell him to hit a cradle, and he's trying to get it here. This is a very dangerous position here for Abdul Salim. Try to fight out of this. That's a lot of back points. Abdul cannot give up this pin. Got to keep fighting here. Stay off his shoulders. Stay on your head. Stay on anything besides your shoulders. But a lot of back points given up. His coach tells him to let go so he gets a better grip, and Abdul's got 30 seconds to get up, get a point here. Yeah, Abdul is one of our many first-time varsity wrestlers, and he's really just given it all. But we could see the clear difference of experience and non-experience, and that's where Abdul will try to fill in for. 10 seconds. He can't give up any back points here.
So a tough start to the match between Dante Benetti and Abdul Salim. Gives up 5 points in that first period. What do you think Abdul Salim has to do in these next 2 rounds to kind of work his way back to potentially getting a win here?
With the 5 points in the first period, this is where we basically just consider this damage control. You know, we don't want too much points to be given, and at some point, you know, you hope for, of course, not a pin and not a technical fall. So the win is, of course, what we want, but we cannot afford to give up more than 3 points here.
Keep the pace up. Keep the pace up.
Here, the ref called for a bit too much of aggression between the guys. Wants things to cool down for a second.
No headlock. No headlock. Nothing done. Circle left. Circle left. Circle left.
Dude goes for a shot, but he'll be out of bounds. Dante takes the shot on Abdul as he's standing straight up, and he won't give up that takedown.
Very extreme takedown. You saw Dante Benetti lifting up Abdul Salim's leg, and then that takedown shoving that to the ground. Definitely a hard move to take.
Yeah, we see an injury here, or at least a few seconds for him to get up, but he should be good.
Yeah, that's not an easy position to be in, especially having that on your knee. You know, have your leg lifted up at that angle. You could potentially, you know, risk hyperextending it, and that's something that you really don't want in a match like this.
Yeah, man, being thrown like that after such a awkward position is definitely not just painful, but it's very awkward in the sense of possibly hurting yourself. Like you said, hyperextension, that's something that is very painful. Once again, he's going for that cradle. The same position as last time. Abdul's got his hand in his face here, but again, potentially dangerous call on Dante. Abdul's got to be careful here. Here's coach telling him to chop him down, keep him down in a safe position where he can just play with him and not give up any points. Once again, Abdul giving up that leg. This is very, very dangerous for Abdul, and just trying to get that point. Abdul could possibly give him a takedown here. He could possibly get a takedown. Nothing you rewarded to either players, but and he does get a takedown. That's good for him. I try to keep him down, but I'll get the point. And he goes for the reshot. How was that not a shot to Abdul? I don't know. That should have been a takedown for Abdul, but the ref called it out of bounds. That's unfortunate. For the second period.
So like you said before, going into round 2, kind of damage control. You don't want to give up too many points. Abdul Salim did end up getting those 2 points. He also did give up 3 points on that one. So what do you think he's got to do here other than, you know, try not to get pinned?
I mean, try not to get pinned as well as trying not to give up enough points to cause a major decision. So you see here, he'll call for a neutral position so that he could get a takedown on Abdul Salim. Or sorry, Abdul calls for a neutral position. because he believes that has more of a better opportunity of winning this match standing up, which is true. You know, with newer guys, they try to go for big takedowns, just anything that they could get where they could just get a quick pin. Abdul is taken down with back points as well. He's got to get out of this position if he does not want to get measured. Abdul again, he can't give up this pin here. He's got to keep fighting. And there we go, 6 points to PV.
Outside of Sazi Tse and John C's, that is all losses so far outside of those two for the Wayne Hills Patriots. I mean, we still have a few matches left to go, the heavier weight classes. What do you think they need to do as a collective, not just the next match, but all future matches? What do you think they need to do as a collective to win this entire match here?
I mean, from right off from the start, our next matchup is going to be another young wrestler, so this could also have a big toll on the match. And we'll see from here. This is where, as we talked about, the heavier wrestlers, this is where our strength is. Again, another first-year wrestler, Alpha Sandler, and maybe take down immediately. Definitely's got a tough opponent, and you can only tell that his opponent is trying to get a pin here, trying to take advantage of this young wrestler.
Ball and chain. And now hat.
And here's coach telling him to get the ball and chain position. Very dangerous, could possibly lead to a pin, and oops, just got luckily broke out of that. See, Alps is unable to get up here. He's giving us some back points here. Possible pin. He's got to get out of this position here. It's a lot of back points given up, but he's got to keep his weight balanced. He can't give up his. That's unfortunate. Another 6 points awarded to Passaic Valley's Rob Mucello.
I mean, it just hasn't been easy these past few matches for the Wayne Hills Patriots, but I mean, you got Joe Lucarello next up. After him, Ashton Fava, Lathavad, Adam Ashvez, and Matt Lehman. You got some great wrestlers coming up. What do you think they need to do to get these points for the Wayne Hills Patriots? What do you think they need to do to make this comeback?
I think this is it right here. Omar Al-Shashani, senior, 4-year wrestler, 3-year varsity wrestler. This is the guy who they're depending on. Either it's going to start with him, and he's going to carry us, and right after that, it should be our most stacked wrestlers of our entire lineup. So I'm telling you right now, I think right here is, from this wrestler and above, is where at least our Wayne Hills dominant side should begin.
I mean, once again, once you get the first 2 wins, that's really when the momentum starts to build up.
Exactly. And unfortunately, we saw the past 2 sophomore wrestlers, first-year wrestlers, they both got pinned, and this is unfortunate, and a lot of it is due to injury. We got a lot of injured kids, like 2 sophomores, Anzar Yahya and John Mangeli, the 2 starters, strong wrestlers, experienced, and we just see what injury does to the sport. Nothing yet. Both guys just hand fighting. We saw in previous close matches, it all came down to just a shot or two, and ultimately it's just who's got the most aggression, who's gonna bring the first shot to the table. You know, when you wait for a shot to come for you, that's where you enter dangerous territory and you just allow yourself to get taken down. So we can hear the coaches telling them both to just pick the aggression up, pick up the pace, and make the first move before your opponent does.
Omar, keep working. You got 30. Inside control. Just your right hand. Circle your button to the center. Circle your button to the center. Then your right hand inside.
You circle in.
Right hand inside.
I want to push you out. You circle in.
Good job. Good job. Keep working.
He'll be called out of bounds and he'll be right back in his center.
Go forward. Good job. Hit one. Good. On his way up, hit one. On the way up. Short time. You're good. You're good. I got you. 5 seconds. Stay in good position.
Pretty slow first period to start with. Again, both talented wrestlers, same level.
Yeah, no points awarded to either side there, but I mean, right now you're seeing both wrestlers kind of taking the more defensive approach. They're really just trying not to get the takedowns, especially Omar Al-Shashani, who's not trying to give up any more points.
Exactly, that's exactly what we see. Like you said, the defensive approach that they both take. But eventually, it's going to be bad for one person because, we see Omar Al-Shashani with a huge lift here, but he's going to try to get a takedown out of it. But let's see if he's able to get anything out of this here. He won't, but he'll be, some back points will be given to his opponent. Very unfortunate for Omar. 3 points given, wow. It's very unfortunate. We're down 3-0 trailing in Passaic Valley World Cup Easy. Again, as we said before, this match is huge. A very big decision factor in this entire wrestling meet. So you can see the guys on the bench, especially coach Anthony Zangoli. You can hear him yelling and telling him he's got to get up. And there's no other way around this. He has got to get up and start working as well. But see how this goes. Slow get up from Omar. He's got to start trying something. When he gets to the next period, and he's on top and his opponent's on bottom, that won't be too well for him. He's got to get at least a point in this period. He must get a point in this period, or else it's almost impossible for him to come back next period. You see that strong grip he has on both of his wrists. He's unable to move, and all of his weight is on him. This is very unfortunate for senior captain Omar Al-Shashani.
So no points awarded in the first period. Now in the second period, 3 points for PV. I think Omar Al-Shashani has to do to ensure this win with his match.
Well, number one, he's got to not make sure he gets up. Then he's got to work for a takedown or back points. He's got a lot of work to do, and he's got to start somewhere. And he tries to get up, but Omar's trying his best to keep him down. He's cut him loose now, being down 4 points. This is where this match will be decided, and yeah, Omar's trailing 4 points. Got a lot of work ahead of him. Let me go out of bounds. They'll be directed towards the center circle. Once again, as we saw many times, when his opponents are up few points, they just go into instant defensive mode. Even if they get hit with the stall warning, they do not care. They're not giving up anything here. And we're not seeing that aggression from Omar. You know, I don't know really what it is, but I can't take it away from his opponent. His opponent is definitely a good wrestler, but he gets taken down one more time here. I think that might certify his decision for this matchup. You know, I think we have to understand as well the effect of your stamina. A wrestler's stamina is what truly decides a match, no matter what skill you have. And that's just in general.
I mean, truly, 3 2-minute periods is not easy. That's 6 minutes of going at it the entire time, no stopping, and you see it here. I mean, eventually, your body just, stops working the way it was at the beginning of the 6 minutes.
Exactly, right as you said, it's constant action. There's not a second where you're not working. And, yeah, Omar will be defeated here. A big deficit, 20 points.
I mean, yeah, down by 20 right now. They only have 5 more matches left to go. I mean, it's going to be a tough comeback, but, I mean, it's still possible. And what do you think it is the key that makes this comeback possible?
The thing to make this comeback possible would be a pin from almost every single weight class. And, again, this is our strongest part of our weight class. You know, got Joe Lucarello, Ashton Fava, Lath, and then are undefeated in duels, Adam, and then Lehman, so there's one thing that they're after, which is just 6 points, truly. You see Joe Lucarello trying to get a shot here, but he'll be in position. Maybe taken down here. But Joe's got to be one of the most dedicated guys I know. And, yeah, no matter what the score is, he's going to do everything he could to win. And that's what we're going to see him try to do here. He's been having an amazing season. So, try to keep that up. Joe get an escape on here. Try to send her back to the middle. This is the type of wrestling we see often from guys like Joe. Just constant aggression, constantly in your face, hands on your head, constantly messing with you. Goes for a step in between the legs, but that was cold out of bounds. Double shot against Joe, and Joe was circling, looking for a possible takedown. Joe going for another shot here. Again, even if Joe does not get this takedown, this is good for Joe. This is just proof that his wrestler is not working and could lead to a potential stall from him. Seconds left. Both guys keeping a slow pace here, but definitely a very close matchup, right, Joe? Right, John?
Yeah, I mean, 2-2 right now. I mean, Joe Lucarello has been doing a great job defending each and every takedown opportunity. He's been aggressive both offensively and defensively. What do you think he needs to do with this tie match right now? Next 2 rounds, what do you think he needs to do to come out with the win?
I mean, he's got to keep this aggression up, number 1. Number 2, he's got to look for some more shots. That's what ultimately wins or loses your match. But Joe's got to get his point here. He's got to get his escape point, which he's trying to get. But right after that, it's work time. Joe knows where he got to have him. still working to get that point, but he'll be mat returned. Again, he'll get up. Gonna keep on trying to get that escape point. There he goes. And Joe takes the lead. 3-2 against Passaic Valley side, Richie. Another shot from Joe. If Joe keeps this up, the opponent should be hit with the stall warning. But he's showing some aggression too, so that won't be happening. And Joe takes a good shot. But it'll be called out of bounds, unfortunately. That was a great shot. Just too far out of bounds. Joe does get a takedown here. Well done to Joe. Huge momentum boost. He's going to try to possibly get a pin here. He's very close at it. It's got to be a matter of seconds here. Well done to Joe. Excellent. Very hard work match. I saw him right from the start. He was looking for that pin. I told you, we need pins. If we actually want to win this, we need pins. Okay? Probably from the majority of the people we have ahead of us. So that's one. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ahead of us. And yeah, it's still possible. But we'll see how this goes.
I mean, yeah, definitely. Okay, that pin was very important, getting those extra 6 points on the board. Now they're within 14, 4 matches left. I mean, they just really got to work these pins, like you said. I mean, it's 6 points each. That's a potential 24 points. I mean, anything is really possible here. So, I mean, like you said, those pins are definitely necessary. But, you know, going to this next match, Ashton Fava, if you were him, if you were in his mind, how would you approach going for the pin?
You know, Fava's probably been talking to the guys. They're definitely telling him, like, yo, we need a pin. There's no way around this. Especially from a guy like Fava. Fava is another reliable guy. You know, almost a win every single match. He's been having an incredible season, great record. And, yeah, so they're depending on him to get a pin. Again, this is not easy, but we'll be seeing how this goes. And from that pin from Joe Lucarello, immense morale boost for the guys. So we'll see if we can put that to good use. Just keeping it steady. That was the opponent from Passaic Valley. Dairon goes for a fake shot here. Nothing so far. Minute 15 down. Not much aggression from either guys. Again, not too much pressure on Passaic Valley opponent, Dairon, but definitely a lot of pressure on Ashton Fava here. Again, another one of our football players. Pretty slow start for the first period, but he'll take a shot on him, and Fava will try to get the reshot. And he will get the takedown here, and he will. Well done. That was amazing. Last second takedown. What an incredible way to end the period, because not only did he get the takedown, but there was no time for his opponent to get the escape point. So that's amazing.
I mean, truly, now he goes into round 2 up 2-0. I mean, he's just got to maintain this lead right now. He's got to keep those points. He's got to keep going. There's no stopping here. You know, once he builds up those points, it's extra points for his team as a total.
Exactly. And he'll try to get that extra point here. Get awkward position. But he'll get it, and now he'll go for a takedown as well. Well done from Fava. As we literally just saw, he got behind him, put his knee against his lower thigh, and he just took him down. That's Fava's strength. And again, like we talked about, these football guys, they work harder in football since they're always lifting weights, and his strength is only gonna make him stronger and help him out in these matches.
I mean, yeah, and the tackling they're doing with throughout the season definitely helps too.
Yeah, and we can see actually right now he's trying to go for a pin here. He's trying to put his arm behind his back and just driving. He's got to be careful he doesn't lose his balance. But he's not too far from getting it. This should be huge if he gets this. But the opponent is not budging, but nothing is impossible. He's definitely getting some back points here. This should be amazing if he gets his pin. He's close. He's really close here. Well done. Incredible. All right. All right. I can't lie to you. I was not really expecting this. But 2 pins in a row. I mean, no, sorry. I was expecting this from Fava. But 2 in a row, huge.
Back to back. Now only down by 8. The Wayne Hills Patriots still got Latham Ahmad, Adam Mashpez, and Matt Lehman left to go. I mean, it's getting closer and closer, like you said, with Joe Lucrello and Ashton Fava, 2 football players and wrestlers, so they got that extra strength to them. They were able to get those pins early on, both in the second round there. So, I mean, just a great showing from both guys out there, and still 3 matches left to go. This is far from over.
Absolutely. You know, I just got the chills when we were thinking about what happened against Valley. I was like, wait, hold up. This could still happen, but big-time wrestler Latham Ahmad. You know, we saw him come back from his small injury on his eye, and so we most likely need a pin, and that's what Latham has been good at doing, especially getting wins. So we'll be needing some additional win. And he'll be taken down right from the start. Not the best way to start things out.
I mean, 10 seconds in, his opponent, Frankie Martino, just coming in 10 seconds in with a takedown. Just a great job to start off.
Yeah, we see Lath with the eye injury he had. He's just cold injury time, and I'm not sure whether he hit his head or something's up with his mask. Yeah, they'll be wrapping him up.
It's definitely a head injury, and that's just the worst kind of injury you want to suffer in sports. I mean, the head is, you know, the most important part of the body, and, you know, injury that's always dangerous. So
Yeah, you know, I was talking to him, and, you know, when you just look at it, like, he's got some big thing on his head, but that is very, very uncomfortable. Not only is it just in general uncomfortable, but it blocks your vision. And, you know, I know wrestling is not a sport where you think you need crazy vision, but no, he's got to focus on his opponents, his arms and legs, and yeah, that's going to definitely play a big factor in this match.
yeah, I mean, you never want to see a player get injured, but, you know, luckily it looks like Latham Ahmad is okay. He was kind of holding his head a little bit, but, you know, he is able to, you know, move around. He was able to help himself out, trying to help with the wrapping around his head. So luckily, you know, he is okay. So, I mean, obviously a head injury is, you know, not easy to do, but
Yeah.
still with, you know, still a few matches left to go. I mean, it's still a close game, 8 points between the 2 teams. I mean, what do you think Wayne Hills has to do with these last few matches to secure a win?
Again, Lath has been a guy that we've been referring to for different moments, because at this point is where we're most strong, and we're gonna need Lath get this win. There's no doubt about that. Most likely a pin. And as of right now, this guy he's going up against looks good, and Lath definitely got a match on his hands here. So I'm wishing the best for him, and he'll be given the escape point. So it'll be 2-1. We'll take Lath down here. See, that's something that it's just unfortunate. You know, he was the guy from PV. He was touching his face mask and messed with Lath, made him feel uncomfortable. So he took a shot right after that. Another takedown. Frank Martino from Passaic Valley side. Martino is trying to work that pin. Leith can't get that up. Leith cannot get that. You see, he's got a half Nelson and he's circling. He's trying to get a pin. Again, very, very painful. Not only uncomfortable, very painful position for Leith Ahmad here. And I just hope he can get out of this. Because Leith is most lethal on his feet. You see him get crazy pins from nowhere. He'll be hit with the stall warning right now. We're not moving or doing anything about him.
Not from left field with that.
Another very uncomfortable position. It's got to shake him off here. He's got to shake him off and get something. That'll be it for this period. And the ref will call blood time, so there'll be a few seconds until we get back to it.
I mean, Leith Ahmad doing a great job there, avoiding getting pinned. Almost lifted Frankie Martino up off his own feet. So, I mean, able to avoid getting pinned there, and he just waited it out, let the clock run out. So, what would you like to see from Leith Ahmad in these next 2 rounds to help us secure this win?
You know, Leith has been doing these pins that just come out of nowhere. These really quick, fast takedowns that he's been doing. He did a lot of sophomore year. He did it against Valley. And that's what he's going to try to do here. We'll be seeing it, especially in the third period, where he knows he'll be losing and he needs a miracle. We've seen it happen. So that's pretty much what he'll do. When it comes to just skill-wise and stamina and experience, the guy he's going up against most likely has it against him. And, yeah, Leith's got to fight here. Because not only is he dealing with pain, his vision, that super awkward and uncomfortable mask that he's got on his head. And I'm sure he hates more than anyone. And he'll go for a neutral position here. Nice shot by the opponent. He'll get picked up and take it down. It's a back point as well. Down 10-3 now. Got the takedown. It's not the best sight to see, not the most pleasing thing to the eye, but especially from a guy like Leith Ahmad. Martinez trying to work a pin here. We'll be here with another stop. Here's coach telling him to just keep there. Don't move. Leith's got a lot of weight on his back here. He's got nothing to do. The ref is calling 2 stall plays and giving against him because he's not working, not doing much according to the ref. Because here is the bench telling him to shoot. He's got to do some offense if he wants to win. But see, that's like Sandler to the hip toss. That's what he's been known for doing last year, and he's got some pretty big wins out of it, big pins. But this guy he's going up against has definitely got some muscle to him.
I mean, all Leith really needs to do is just, like you said, he's got to work on the offensive end. He's got to be able to be aggressive offensively. He's got to go for those takedowns. He's got to go for those pins because right now being down by 8, a potential opportunity to lose this match, and then with 2 more after him, he's got to set up the next 2 guys for success, and he does that by getting the points to his name and going for that pin.
Yeah, so if Leith does not win this, if he loses, we will be officially taking the L on this. So once again, this meet is dependent on this match. But I mean, of course, like we can't say that it all depends on this. You know, we saw the unfortunate pins that we had, some of them unnecessary. You know, they'll tell you themselves. But it's slow to get up here.
Like you said, with the injury before, and like you said earlier on, a few matches ago, the fatigue through 3 rounds is definitely not easy of a hurdle to get over.
Yeah, of course. And I believe if he scores, if he gets a few more back points, he'll win by technical fall. And Rio Lath is just battling at this point. Really feel for him. You know, you can definitely see the energy that he's given, but it's just a lot of weight on his shoulders. You know, no matter what the heck is going on, Lath is not going to give up a pin. He's just going to try his best not to. And, you know, guys like him, after this loss, he'll treat this as more than a pin. 'Cause he's not one who likes to lose. I'll tell you that for a fact. And, yeah, just unfortunate overall. We pulled out of bounds. Go back to center here. And that's all for it. It'll be a technical fall.
Just a tough loss there from Latham Ahmad, obviously. 10 seconds in, took the takedown from Frankie Martino, and then with the injury, with a bit of fatigue towards the end, I mean, he just couldn't hold his own. So, obviously, very unfortunate. We got 2 more matches left to go, but right now it looks like PV is kind of in the home stretch right now.
Yeah, PV have definitely certified their win. But, you know, again, we have some young kids. We have a whole bunch of injuries. These all play into factor when it comes to games like this, especially when you're past the halfway of the season. You know, already 14 matches in, and quite a lot of losses. Sorry, not too many losses, but quite a lot of injuries. And we see, especially at this point, big matches where it affects it. Right now we see Adam Nashvez. Adam Nashvez goes for the shot here. Double leg shot. Yo, we've seen Adam. I believe he's one of the undefeated wrestlers in duels. And yeah, he's yet to be defeated in duels. And you know, we saw him a new transfer this year. Very great to have him. You know, very aggressive wrestler.
I mean, it's like we said before, you know, this game is all about aggression. It's all about being aggressive both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, a lot of times we just saw, like, whoever's got the most aggression is the one who wins it. Adam trying to get back points here. Amazing tilt to be doing. How many points is that? 3 back points given. Great start for Adam. He's trying to get some more back points. You know, guys at this weight class, 215 pounds, we don't see too many tilts going on. That's something usually for the lighter guys, but we see something like this happen a lot. This pin, which is potentially what happened to Adam. And there you go, Adam Nashvez gets the amazing pin, and well, that's his name. That's what it likes to be called by.
It's a great nickname and a great match there. I mean, took down P. Romano, 30 seconds left to go in that first round. Just a quick match, able to get the pin, and as you saw there, he was kind of dominating. He got those back points. He was trying to force that pin. Romano just escaped it, and then your boy Nashvez got the arm right down, got the pin, got the 6 points.
He got his job done. He came in 1 minute in, got his pin and got out. Now we see another undefeated wrestler here, Matthew Lehman, who, again, we're hoping for 6 points. Technically speaking, if he does get the pin here, and our 106 wins, we could still win. Sorry, it's still possible. Yeah, so a pin would be necessary.
Good job, man. Henry, you stay on that wrist. Henry, you stay on that wrist. Stay on that wrist, Henry.
You know, Matthew's a guy who I think it's fair to say that we'll be seeing him go the farthest when it comes to individual wrestling after the season.
Wrist, 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 wrist. Henry, wrist. Stop.
He'll go for that shot. Try to sit him down, and he does. Big takedown here. Again, as we see the weight class increase, you know, from 113 pounds to 285, we see when it comes to the bigger guys, they take it slow. The shots are not direct shots. They're not sliding. It's just straight up. They're going for the legs. And Matt's gonna try to get a pin here. Something that we've seen him do a lot over this season. And he's close to doing it. There he goes. Only a matter of time, should be. Very painful position. Matthew Lehman should get this pin. Somehow he's not done. I can't tell you what this ref is seeing, but there you go. Only a matter of time.
Just like that last match with Adam Ashbridge. 30 seconds left to go on the clock, and he gets the great pin there. Between him and Jenry Abreu, two very strong wrestlers going up against each other, but Matthew Lehman just came out, the more aggressive wrestler in that one. How do you feel about Matt Lehman's approach to that last match?
Matt, he knew what he had to get done, just like the guy before him. He knew he had to get a pin. Matt knew he had to get a pin. They both got it done in, I think, exactly 1 minute. Yeah, it was a great job from both these guys. And, yeah, Matt just did a great job taking his leadership role. And now coming to our last wrestling match. Again, if he wins this match, we win. If they win, they win. And ultimately, this is what it comes down to. We got our freshman wrestler, Jason Barnable. And, yeah, we're off to it. Jason hasn't been too lucky in his recent matches. But we're just hoping to work something here. I guess take him down. It'd be unfortunate for him to go out like this. But he's going to try to fight that pin here. Very dangerous position here for Jason Barnable. But he works his way to his stomach. He's got to put his arm out and stay flat on his stomach, but we'll call that a bounce.
All Barnable's really got to do is just stay aggressive defensively, and once he gets to the opportunity where he could be on the offensive, I think he just got to go just as aggressive. 1 point match right here. You really want to see Wayne Hills complete this comeback. It's just 1 point away.
Exactly. When you say it's 1 point, it's surely just 1 point. Whoever wins, wins. Whoever loses, loses. But when it comes to these little guys, especially without experience, first-time wrestler, definitely a bit tough for him. But I've seen this kid wrestle, and this kid's got passion. I'll tell you that. He's got passion. It'll be nice watching him wrestle these next few years. But we're really focused on this match here, and again, we're just hoping for a miracle. Pin, just truly anything. Another shot from who's in the corner from Passaic Valley. Brandon Rosario. Brandon's been very aggressive against Jason. He's been taking a lot of takedowns, letting him right up. Remember, it's still the first period. There's still time. The miracle pin is still possible.
Now, 11-3 here. 2 more rounds left to go in the entirety of the meet. Like you said, the miracle pin. Jason Barnable just really needs to be able to get that pin, get the 6 points for his team, and take this win home. Last match of the meet.
Yeah, last match, biggest match, without a doubt. And again, you see, it's harder for these lighter guys to go in for a step and hip toss, you know. Not much going on from Jason here. Poor kid. A lot of background, so this could certify this match. And there you go, that'll be it. More Wayne Hills against Passaic Valley.
And it's just, I mean, a tough loss there from Jason Barnable and the rest of the Wayne Hills Patriots. I mean, obviously, tough loss all around, losing by 7, 40-33. What were some of the high points of this last match from the Wayne Hills Patriots?
I mean, as we saw, like, this match came down to the wire. If these guys had in mind, wait, if I lost but didn't get pinned, if I lost 3 points instead of 6, we could have possibly won. And again, people are not really thinking of that as the match is going on. But you know, some strong points. You know, we saw, you know, our last 2 matches before Jason Barnable, 2 quick pins, and then we saw also from Asher Fava and Joe Lucarello, 2 pins back to back, right after as well, 2 pins back to back. So yes, 165, 175, 2 pins, right after that 2 pins as well. So you know, like we said, this is our strength, this is our strongest point, and our letter weights are inflicted with, you know, not just injury, but you know, we have a lot of young kids, we have a lot of age, a lot of freshmen and sophomores, first year wrestlers, first year varsity, and yeah, but you know, the passion that this team has and the aggression and the bond that these boys have been creating is crazy, and yeah, they're not putting their heads down for sure. That's what I could tell you.
Yeah, I mean, totally agree. So that'll do it for tonight's matchup. Once again, the final score 40-33, and Wayne Hills Patriots taking an unfortunate loss to the Passaic Valley Hornets. For Terry